My poor pineapple's gone bad. Bye-bye, pineapple. You will be missed. Today's actually my day off, but I thought it'd be a good idea to come in here to the office because today I want to talk about work. Steve Jobs was once quoted,
"Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do."
And while I agree, sometimes you just have to get to work. I'm here at work on my day off because this morning I picked up one of my students from her very first day of work. Your first day. And I'm wearing the shirt from my very first job. I worked at Hot Dog Johnny's in Buttsville. It's gotta be the best hot dog place on the planet. And while it's a wonderful place to eat, it's a terrible place to work. I worked at Hot Dog Johnny's for exactly 2 weeks with what might be the grumpiest people I've ever met in my life. Just, it's so hot and sweaty and greasy that everybody's grumpy and upset, and it was just a terrible place to work. But that first job experience taught me that I wanted to do something I loved with the rest of my life. And now I have the best job in the world. I want to talk about my job real quick. I am a youth pastor. That means I get to hang out with students 5th through 12th grade. I get to encourage them in their faith, help them when they're going through tough times, and learn from them as well. Over the past 5 years as being a youth pastor, I've done some crazy things. From going to trampoline parks at midnight, traveling around Washington, D.C., epic all-nighters in this building. But being a youth pastor isn't just fun and games and hanging out with really cool teenagers. It's also being there for people when they're hurting, messaging them when they're in fights with their parents or just broke up with their first boyfriend or don't know how to handle the loss of a loved one. Being a youth pastor means being there not only in the good, but in the bad. I always tell my students, find a job you love and you won't have to work a day in your life. And while Steve Jobs is right, it's much easier to do great work when you love the work you do. The Bible says, whatever you do, work heartily as to the Lord and not for men. So there's aspects of my job that I don't enjoy, but I still need to do well. How do I do that? For me, I don't work for others. I do the work I do for the Lord. It's a way for me to know the motivation behind what I'm doing. If I'm doing the dishes in my house, I'm doing them motivated to do it well as an act of worship. I don't know how you find the drive or passion to do your work, but I know when you have a single motivation at the end, a single drive, work becomes more enjoyable. And at the end of the day, if you love what you do, you'll never truly work a day in your life. So today's video was a little bit different. 5 days a week thing has really been a lot on us, but I am loving connecting with you. If you're enjoying the kind of videos I'm putting out, let me know in the comments below. It really means a lot to me. Share this video with family or friends so that they can come on this journey of spiritual growth with us. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. I got a boo-boo on my hand. Boo, boo. Really hurts. Ugh.